So these are the answers to the 4th Star Pupil quiz, Friday the 5th of June. And the first question was, I showed you this building and I asked you where it was. And that building, I'll hold it up again a little bit longer, is Sydney Opera House and the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge in the background there. So it's in Sydney in Australia, and maybe you've been there, maybe you're watching from Sydney. I've been there. I've been to see the Opera House. I've not been brave enough to go over that bridge though, but it did look spectacular. And the next question, question 2, was a nature question. Hamsters, gerbils and mice are all rodents, so they're all examples of rodents. You might have some of those at home as pets. And question 3, that maths question, the name of the angle which is less than 90 degrees. It's an acute angle, A-C-U-T-E. And a student once said to me, oh, is it an acute angle because it's small, so it's cute? A good way of remembering it, but it's A-C-U-T-E, an acute angle. And the next question, that literature question about the illustrator who worked in those Roald Dahl books, it was indeed Quentin Blake. And I've just got an example of one of the books Quentin Blake did on his own. And this is a wordless picture book called Clown. And again, you can see that very distinctive Quentin Blake style there. So answer to question 4 was Quentin Blake. Question 5, bonjour, guten tag, konnichiwa, buenos dias. They're all ways of saying hello. So something really nice to do is just see if you can say hello in as many different languages. When you go to some countries, just even be able to say a basic hello to somebody, they'll appreciate that. Question 6, there are 30 days in June. There are also 30 days in April, September and November. And the science question, how many bones are there in the human body? There's 206. So can you believe that? 206 bones make up the skeleton. I wonder if you've ever broken any of them. So question 8 was a geography question. The Alps, the Himalayas and the Rockies, and they're all mountain ranges. So within those, there'll be lots of different mountains. The Alps are in Europe, the Himalayas are in Asia, and the Rockies are in North America. And I thought something you could maybe go and find out is which is the highest mountain in each of those mountain ranges. And question 9, that history question, Queen Victoria is Queen Elizabeth II's great-great-grandmother. So that goes back quite a long way. Question 11 was an art, question 10, words, the name for a word which sounds like another word. So for example, here and here, see and see, there, they're all homophones. And if you follow Star Pupil and you look on Wednesday, Writing Wednesday, you'll see there'll be an activity this week coming about homophones. So look out for that. And now question 11, that art question, the 3 primary colours are red, blue and yellow. And often some artists will only use those colours and they'll mix all their other colours. So they'll only have their primary colours and they'll mix every other colour that they need from those 3 colours. Question 12, maths, true or false. If you add 2 odd numbers together, the answer will be odd. That is false. If you add an odd and an odd number, so for example 3 and 5, 2 odd numbers, the answer will be 8, and that is true for any other combination. So even if it's a 6-digit odd number added to another 6-digit odd number, the answer will always be even. And something maybe you think about, why is that? And question 13, which planet is closest to the Sun? And that is Mercury. So Mercury is the closest planet to the Sun. And again, something to find out is the order of the planets in our solar system, starting from the Sun, Mercury being the first one. The next question, a nature question. Of course, I like to get a question about these animals in here if I can. Emperors, kings, rockhoppers and macaronis, they're all types of penguin. The emperor penguin is the biggest penguin, but they're all different types of penguin. And that question about films, which was the oldest, Monsters University, Inside Out and Finding Nemo. It's actually Finding Nemo, which came out, would you believe, in 2003. So probably a lot of you watching this weren't even born then. So 17 years ago since Finding Nemo. And then Monsters University came out in 2013. And the most recent one is Inside Out, 2015. All brilliant films and all worth a watch. Which sport can you score a duck? That was question 17. oh, sorry, no, the flag question. Sorry, question 16. Which country is this the flag of? And that is, and I say I did apologise, it wasn't a very good printout. That is the flag of Japan, sometimes known as the land of the rising sun. And if you remember last week's quiz, there was a question about where this year's Olympics were going to be, and they should have been in Japan. So you'd have seen that flag lots. And last year, the Rugby World Cup was held in Japan. So again, a flag we should be very familiar with, the flag of Japan. Now the sports question, in which sport can you score a duck? And that is in cricket. So in cricket you can score a duck, which I believe means you don't get any points or scores or runs or something. Not really 100% sure of my cricket rules, but I know some of you out there will. And the literature question, who wrote rhymes such as the Ning Nang Nong and the Land of the Bumbly Boo? And that was the late great Spike Milligan. And again, just want to share that. Some of you will have seen that in your classrooms. You might even have it in your own bookshelves at home. A children's treasury of Milligan, just full of all those funny, witty, sometimes a little bit rude rhymes that Spike Milligan was so famous for. And that history question, allegedly, which Anglo-Saxon king burnt the cakes while hiding from the Vikings? And apparently that was King Alfred the Great, who was hiding from the Vikings, and he sought shelter with a widow lady, and she gave him the job of minding the bread or the cakes while she went to do something else. And he got distracted thinking about his battle plans, and the cakes got burnt. And the final question today's quiz was a music question. The xylophone, the cymbals, the drums and the claves, and you would find all of those in the percussion section of the orchestra. So the percussion section, the things that can be, you bang them or shake them, or they make that kind of clangy noise. So the percussion instruments. Okay. So they were the answers to today's quiz. How did you get on? I hope you scored really highly. So as I said earlier, have a really nice weekend. There'll be another quiz next week, and I hope you're enjoying them. And I say, please feel free to share them. They're on YouTube as well, so there'll be a little screen at the end of this. I'll just tell you how to access them on YouTube. So if you are able to watch them, maybe you could watch them with some friends if you are in school or something like that. So have a really good weekend. I will see you soon. There'll be lots more stuff coming up in Star Pupil next week. And look after yourselves and stay safe. Okay, bye-bye.